Hello guys. I finally did it. I got the kit, the PGC kit, painted. I sandblasted and painted. Well, I didn't do it. I got it sandblasted and painted. My good friend bought a sandblaster and Cerakote, and he did it for me. So I'm really happy with it. Actually, it turned out great. So this video, I'm just gonna show you the final stage of this build, and I'm gonna talk about the kit and review it a bit, I guess. So as you can see, I got a stainless steel finish on the kit, and it's Cerakoted, so I thought it would be pretty thick paint, but it didn't really hinder any of the build. It all fit together the same as it was before. And I got this wood grip, and it's not like real ones. It's real wood, but it's not the real like Hogue wood grips, so they're not very good quality, but they work. I got them fairly cheap. I would rather have the real ones, but they're very expensive and hard to get in Canada. So the downside to these grips is that there's a seam on the back, so it's kind of annoying. At first I was kind of annoyed by it, but I think it's to do with the alignment of the holes. They don't line up perfectly together, so it has that little seam. So let's go over this kit. This kit was not too difficult to install from all the rumors I've heard and read. It's much easier than the garter kits, but I read that you still have to do a bit of filing and sanding, which I didn't have to do at all. It just fit together. The kit is very tight. It's not the slide is not loose at all. It's nice and snug. No wobble at all, really. The barrels, the chambers seated really nice. Not a lot of movement. Maybe just a tiny bit. It's not like the detonator slides. They tend to be more rattly. The only thing that makes a lot of noise on here is the decocker. On the TM frame, there's a little plate that covers the decocker with two little screws. On this kit, there is no place to screw in that plate, so the decocker is just sitting here and is held in by the grips. And there's also on the TM, there's a plate covering the mag release on this side, but you cannot install it on this kit. So everything fit in this kit. The only thing I noticed was that the mag release was very stiff when I first got it, but now it's still a little stiff, but it can slide out. Before, it was very hard. I had to like pry it out like this, like really hard to pull out. Now it's much easier. It's very smooth. doesn't hang up on anything. Yeah, I'd say it's a really nice kit, and I'm happy I got it. There's one thing that is maybe worrisome. I'm not sure. These little things here, I'm not sure what they're called on the real steel. Maybe chamber indicators. I'm not sure. They are loose, and you stick them into the slide. I have a UAC housing, blowback housing, and it has lots of cutaways in it to make it lighter. And if I just placed these in, they would fall out and fall into that housing, and it actually happens. So I had to actually glue these in. And if you have the regular TM housing, they should just be held in with the TM housing walls holding it in. So I'm not sure if you need to glue it or not with the TM housing. Same with this screw here. It's not a real screw. It's kind of like this. You stick it in and you lower the trigger group in, and it holds it in place. But I put a little epoxy glue on both of these just to hold it in place in case. So I'm not sure if these will hold. I put epoxy glue in there, so if I bring this out in the field and shoot it, I guess I'll find out. I'm just a little nervous about that. So I'm just going to show you inside something to think about. So the spring is a much heavier spring, and it's very hard to actually pull this out, the guide rod with the spring, take it out. The easiest way to get this barrel out or install it is you push this down like this, you move the barrel down, and then slide it out like this, and then release this. That was the hold on, I'm just gonna move up. That was the easiest way to put this together. If you try to do it the other way, where you install the barrel and then put this in, you'll have so many frustrations. It's so hard to put in place. If you can see, I'm not sure if you can see very well in there. There's a little clip that holds the front sight in, and it was a little tricky to get in place for this kit, but it worked. And yeah, I'm fairly happy. I'll just put this together. So to put it together, you just put the spring in, push it all the way down, then just slide the barrel back in. If I can do that on camera. Yeah, okay. Then just let's put this pin in there. There we go. So yeah, I'm very happy with this. It turned out great, and I've always wanted to do this. I've been waiting for a long time to get one of these kits, and I've always imagined it stainless, kind of gray looking color, and now I'm finally done. I've finally done it. I'm still not happy with the grips, but what can you do? In Canada, it's very hard to find ones like this. The Hogue ones on Amazon are all smooth with no like grip on it. So I'm not very fond of those ones, but I might resort to them. I'm not sure. And there's also the rubber grips that wrap around. I wonder if they'll look better. I'm not sure. But yeah, I'm very happy, and hopefully I can game with this soon. Thanks for watching, guys. If you have any questions, let me know. Let me know in the comments below, and give me a like if you liked this video. If you didn't, give me a dislike. And thanks for watching. Talk to you guys soon. Bye.